Hey everybody, Joe Zero here. Today we'll be working on the Diecast International Bullders JDM Challenge. I'll be taking this Nissan Fairlady. Right here I've got an M2 model kit. Pretty cool car. I'd actually built this kit a while back, but it gave me fits. I used a bunch of glue, so I'm going to try to redeem it. So let's see what we can do with this guy. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do here is take it off its little base. Just unscrew it. I have speeded up the footage to save you the aggravation that I had. Alright, now we got it freed up. Let's see what we're working with here. Like I said, I glued the wheels on because those wheels that come with it, M2s look good, but they're not rollers. So yeah, that. It's held together by one screw here, so get that loose. And now we can take a look at the insides or the various components. It's held in place by a tab in the back and a screw in the front. Alright, one set of wheels is held up front and the other is kind of pushed through, so this is an interesting mechanism. And yeah, they're not, well, that's okay. And you're stuck in there, dude. Alright, so, my little grippy cut is here. Maybe I can force it through. And no, and just, okay, stop before you break it. Quit. Alright. Meanwhile, the inside of the car, let's take a look at that. Here's the glass, the interior. Very nice. Apparently it's a two-part piece. The dash is separate. Okay. And we got the windshield. It is held in place by little rivets, so I'm going to have to drill those out to get it out, to do the thing, and strip the car. Yay. And with the help of persistence and chemicals, I was able to remove the wheels. Use some of this BSI debonder, which is pretty handy, so got that out of there. Now I gotta just get these rivets off with the glass, and I've done that already, so just making it play pretend. Look, and there's the glass. Yay. Alright. Save all my little bits. Okie dokie. Let's see. Originally it had an opening hood, but I hate moving parts, so yeah, I glued the hood shut too. So I went for this BSI debonder again, and I was able to get the hood open. Okay, it also leaked and destroyed the paint job, but it's going to strip it down anyway, so no harm, no foul there. And the first thing you notice is this anemic, tiny little flat engine. There's like more room in the bay than engine in the car. So that's different, okay. But hey, you got opening hood action. Weird clear headlights molded in there, so I'm gonna have to get those off, because if I throw it in a stripper with it, it'll just eat it up. Plasticky stuff, holding the engine in, so it's a plastic engine. So continuing to break it down, we've got these parts. Got the hood off, managed to remove the engine, freed the headlights out of it. There's the hood. It's actually an interesting design because this tiny little engine has a tab which allows the hood to open forward and back. So there's that. So it just kind of sticks in there like this. Little flap like that. Flip-a-doo, flip-a-doo. So considering all the wonkiness of the other kit, I decided to go for a backup plan and use this Nissan Fairlady just to be on the safe side, because if one goes south, I'll have something for the challenge. It's also orange and I think it's pretty cool. Slightly different, got a wide body kit. So here we go, I got this one all drilled out. Take a look at the inside. You got the base of the car and its wheels. Okay. Strange little deck on the bottom there. Go figure. You got the interior of the car. Racing seats, speakers, right-hand drive. Like the little instrument cluster, that's pretty neat. And got the glass, kind of a smoky gray, real easy in the body of the car. Your average Hot Wheel 4-piece build, so cool, and a nasty post I gotta clean up because my drill went wonky. So while the orange car's in the stripper, I got the other one out so we can see what we got to work with. The little plastic engine that holds the hood in place. Body of the car, very cool. cleaned up nice. Got the hood. And the base of the car, which was black, was all stripped down. Unfortunately, there was a black plastic piece attached. You can see the post there, so it ate that off. Thanks, stripper. So now I got to figure out how to keep the back axles in place because they're under the car. So I got one of them all done up with the black primer. And I'm just going to give it a silver job right quick. Shine it up. You can go for a metallic kind of look on this one. This would be cool. Okay, all right. Making a little progress here. Got that car painted all up. And that car painted all up. So now we're getting ready for some paint. And I broke out my airbrush for the first time in a long while because I actually have the wrench to clean the nozzle now. So, yay, that. I'll try this Bombay India ink, which is a magenta. And the M2 version, I'm going to do that in sort of a orange. So I got that kind of masked off of the engine bay. And hey, magenta, that's looking pretty sharp. So moving right along. Got the orange on there. Use some of that magenta to give it a fade. Pretty cool. I like the look of that. And this one, well, guess what? I went to use the India ink again, but it had a blob in it like snot. So it gummed up the airbrush, so I used thinner, you know, to make it flow better. And that reacted with the previous coat, so it just ran everywhere. So fall back and regroup. That's looking pretty good. And the hood, well, I did that in a dark bronze. You know, kind of like a carbon fiber thing, but it's not black, it's bronze. Yay! And this, well, stripped it down, back to black, and we're going to try it again. Never give up. Now, sorting through all my decals, I found appropriate ones for the orange car, and we sticker bombed it. For the other one, I painted it black, and I'm going to use some ash gray to kind of put just a light highlight in there. Dab it, wipe it off for a dry brush, and just kiss those corners. And I didn't wipe enough paint off. So now I got this weird streaky thing. So you know what? I'm gonna push it. Let's go for a marble anime paint job instead. Yeah, do that, Jody. So then we're gonna go for a little bit of blue in this thing. Add some of that. Dry brush it and the old slabba-dabba-doo. And of course it was late and I was rushing it, so instead of getting some blue, it just kind of ran together and made a gray. So ultimately, having a backup car just made more trouble for myself. I love this hobby. So you just keep trying stuff out, push it, you know, see where you end up on it. And this is gonna come out better, I believe. Yeah. So after a little fine detailing with my brush, added some black to the wheel wells. I got really a nice marble pattern coming together, so yeah. So while the blue car dries, we'll worry about putting the orange one together. Got the one set of Real Riders in there. That. Got the windshield UV resin in place. Got the two-part dash back together. Put this over here. The tricky bit is keeping the engine in place with my finger until I can insert that one screw to hold the whole car together. I grab the tab, get the screw, put it up in there, and screw it back together. All right, yeah, that ought to get it. Cool, and oh my gosh, bro. So the other one, I buttoned it up with some UV resin. I was going to do a little bit of fine detailing on the underside, like that tailpipe and this engine thing. I'm not a mechanic. Leave me alone. But then it's off to glamour shot. So here you go. You got an M2 Nissan Fairlady Z. I call this one the Sun Runner. Came out pretty cool. Got some nice tiny Real Riders on it. And it's a roller. So pretty happy about that. I think it came out looking pretty cool. And on the flip side of that, well, you get this. A Hot Wheels Nissan Fairlady Z. I call this one the Night Rider. Yeah. Far out, man. Challenges, pitfalls, triumphs, warts and all. This was a fun challenge. Try stuff out and end up with a twofer, so there you go. Something warm, something cool. Fairlady Z's, howdy about that. I want to say thanks to the Diecast International Builders for throwing this challenge out there. It was a challenge. Hope you guys like it. Had fun doing this, learned a lot. I was frustrated doing this, but I learned a lot. Until the next one, guys, take care. Peace, love, and good happiness stuff. God bless.